I am a good friend. So friendship means a lot to me. So when I said I am a good friend, I'll give example related to that particular sentence only. But how is WH family helpful for you? Let me tell you. For example, I gave you the topic on friendship, you remember? But you have to start by choosing one W. And then you will say that this is all I know about this answer, but I would love to do some research and I will come back to you for this answer next time. Alright, I appreciate you asking me this question.
Welcome to Uninterrupted, where communication means no interruption.
Hello everyone, my name is Hina. Welcome to Uninterrupted. You know me and I'm back. Today I'm going to be discussing a very interesting video, or I would say very interesting topic for you. I have something new, I have something exciting, like every other time of course, but you know what you have to do. If you want to be excited, if you want to learn new things, you have to like, share and subscribe so that I can bring, more things for you, right? So whenever you have to speak on a new topic, do you fumble? Do you hesitate? Do you feel like, the whole world is going to explode because you don't know what to say? Because you don't get the right words, right sentences to speak at the right time? Then you are at the right place. Because today, I'm going to be covering how to give speech or impromptu speech. What is impromptu? Impromptu, IMPROMPTU. In English is without preparation. When you are doing anything without preparation, like I did not prepare for this video, let's say, and I'm posting. So this is an impromptu video. So there's impromptu speech in English, which is speaking on a topic or giving a speech without preparing for it. Exciting, isn't it? But think of it. You're not prepared. You have not prepared for that particular topic, but you still have to give that speech. What should you do? How should you give that speech? That is what I'm going to tell you. Like after this video, it's going to be very easy for you to give speeches even without preparation. That is impromptu speeches. Are you ready? So the first and foremost thing for impromptu speech or speak, or a speech without preparation that you have to do is you have to personalize your speech. Yes. Let's say I give you a topic, that speak on friendship, anything. You can personalize it by giving examples from your friend, or what kind of a friend are you for your friends, right? You can give example from your own life, and that personalization will be helpful in connecting people or your audience with that speech, with that topic, right? So whenever you have to speak without preparing, the first thing that you should be doing is personalize it. That means make it personal, connect it with your life in whatever way you can, by giving example, by talking about a friend, a family member that you can connect the speech with, but personalize. Yes, that's one thing. Second thing that you have to focus on, the W's. W, what is it? WH family in English? WH family is why, when, where, all of that. What is WH family, right? That is what you have to focus on when you want to give impromptu speech. But how is WH family helpful for you? Let me tell you. For example, I gave you the topic on friendship, you remember? But you have to start by choosing one W. Which W or which WH can you choose for describing friendship? You can take what. That means what friendship means to you, or what is the meaning of friendship, right? So when you will explain the definition, what will be covered. You can talk about why friendship is important for you, again WH. You can answer this question, that why friendship is important for you. So when you took two W's, what or why, you can choose any two W's or any one WH from WH family and answer that question. That will give a start to your speech. All right, that is the first step. Of course, I talked about personalization in the beginning, but this should be the first step. All right, I talked about personalization because that is something easy to understand in the beginning. So I hope all the 2 points clear to you. Now you have started, you have personalized it a bit, but what should I say more? Okay, I know about friendship, I've given the definition, I've told why is it important, I've given example of my friend also, but what now? I'm stuck. So what can I do? I can give examples of that topic. Yes, whatever topic you're discussing, start giving examples. Follow example point method. Example point method means you give a point on something and then you prove it by giving example. For example, if I say, I am a good friend, so friendship means a lot to me. So when I said I am a good friend, I'll give example related to that particular sentence only. I am a good friend and I will prove it by giving example that once my friend needed these particular things and I had a meeting, but I delayed the meeting to help my friend. That's just a silly example I'm giving you. You can put example, give a point and then give an example. That will help you a lot in building that speech. Now, that example doesn't necessarily have to be from your life, not at all. You can give example from anyone's life. You can give example, maybe you read in an article that, people who have these traits are good friends and you have good traits. So you can prove it by taking articles, TV, serial, movie, web series, whatever, content, whatever. You can prove your point by taking whatever point you like as example. But it is important to give example because example helps beautify your language a lot. Do you believe? I know you do. Now example is given, personalized it is, and everything is done. How to go ahead with your speech? Now let's say you want to conclude. You want to close your speech. How should you close? How should you conclude? First thing that you can do is you can ask questions from your audience. Yes, you can simply ask, how can you prove that you are a good friend? Tell me. You can ask questions to your audience. You can also tell your audience some funny quote. You can also tell your audience a joke. You can tell your audience that how you appreciate your audience. You can also quote someone else, or you can form a new quote for yourself. For example, friendship is like a flower and it has fragrance. I don't know what I'm saying, but let's say it's a quote that friendship is like a flower and it has a lot of fragrance in it. So that is a quote that I can create and I can conclude it by giving that quote in the end. So you can quote a person also. You can quote an example again. So you can end it or conclude your topic by asking a question, quoting someone, cracking a joke, or just simply by appreciating your audience and saying thank you and how you appreciated their presence. And then after you are done with your speech, of course, you will give your audience chance to ask questions. This is very important. Do not let your audience feel like, you don't know anything. You have to let them give chance to ask questions. But my students ask me this question a lot of times. And this is a bonus tip for this topic because this is out of topic that I'm sharing. That what if your audience asks you a question that you do not know the answer of? What will happen? Think about it. Let me tell you. If your audience asks you a question that you do not know the answer of, then of course, first you will appreciate their question. You will say that you love this question or you appreciate them asking this question. Then you will tell whatever you know, like half, 1/3, whatever, then you will tell that. You will give the information and then you will say that this is all I know about this answer, but I would love to do some research and I will come back to you for this answer next time. All right, I appreciate you asking me this question. This is the exact thing that you can tell. This means you're closing it positively. You are saying that yes, you do not know, and it is fine not to know something, right? You still appreciate that they asked. You're very confident in your approach, and that is going to give you a positive end, positive conclusion. People will appreciate you. People would want to listen from you more. All right, let's say you don't know something, you don't know the answer even 1/3 or not at all. Then also you will say the same thing, that oh, I love this question, why did I not think about it? I would love to do some research on this and I'll get back to you next time. Thank you so much for asking this. See, you portrayed that you loved their question. You did not even think about it. That means you're making them the bigger person. That, oh, only you thought about the question, I did not, right? And then you're giving them opportunity that, to meet you again and get the answer. And you're telling them that you're ready to do the research only because you want to give them the answer. So it shows confidence, positivity, and the care or appreciation you have for your audience. All right. So this is a bonus tip. You can copy the exact sentence that I told you about if you don't know the answer to any question, or you can just simply put it out. All right. Yeah. Okay. So now what do you have to do? Let me give you a simple homework now. Are you ready? Oh, I've never given you homework. I know, but today I'll give. So I'm going to give you a topic that you're going to practice by following the pointers that I told you for practicing impromptu speech. Also, do not forget the word impromptu, all right? So the topic that I'm giving you to practice is why communication is important to you. Yes, I'm talking about your life. You have to personalize it. You have to give example. You have to think about the topic. You have to choose any why or what or when, anything from WH family, and answer this question, answer this speech, speak on this topic as why communication is important to me. That would be your topic, all right? Speak it out, record it, practice in front of the camera, do whatever you want to do, experiment it with your friends and family, follow the 3 pointers that I told you, and then you will be able to practice your impromptu speech and you will be able to take your impromptu speech game up notch. So what did you learn today? You learned how to give speech without preparation, how to speak on any topic without preparation. You learned a new word, that is impromptu, meaning without preparation. You also learned how to respond to something that you do not know the answer of. All right, it's very interesting, right? Yes, so I will meet you in the next session with a new topic. You have to do your homework, do not forget it, all right? And also do not forget to like, share and subscribe, all right? I'll meet you again. Bye-bye.